Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
It's time! Seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open, Chicago with the lead! Behind the screen, Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship. Tying run at second, 2 out, Palmero over the head of Jenks. Uribe charges, throws, out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
To the far side around the 8-yard line to Hester. Under it, and to the middle of the 15, to the 20, breaks free of the 25, to the 30, to the outside, 40, midfield, 40, 30 to the coast, 20, 15, Hester 5.
For the 3rd time in 6 seasons, it's one goal team. The Chicago Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup. A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it toward Rizzo. It's in time, and the Chicago Cubs win the World Series.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to ShawnSierraSports on Sports Zone Chicago. I'm your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, well, then I guess you found us on Facebook. And if you're not following us on Facebook, what? Come on, go to Facebook, type in Sports Zone Chicago, click the like button. Now you're following Sports Zone Chicago. Simple. But wait, there's more. Go to our YouTube page. And if you're watching us on our YouTube page, excellent. And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube page, for real, go to YouTube, type in Sports Zone Chicago, click the subscribe button. Also click the notification button. That's the little bell next to it, and that'll let you know anytime a show from Sports Zone Chicago is going live. Get it? Got it? Good. Now you can also tweet us at Sports Zone Shy. That's CHI at Sports Zone Shy. Now, if you want to follow me, just me personally online. Want to know what I did? Let me tell you what I did. I've been nice and easy for you folks. Nice and easy. One handle for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. All one handle at the Shawn Sierra. Listen, I got a great show, but I need you to get interactive. So whatever platform you're watching us on, leave a question or comment on that platform. It'll come up here in the thread. We'll put it up on the screen. We'll incorporate it into the show. And that, my peoples, is what makes this the best morning Chicago sports talk show around, and that's you. So bring them all, baby. Questions, comments, smart-ass remarks, because ain't nobody skirt over here. Like The Rock said, baby, don't sing it. Just bring it. Let's check the chat, because the chat is jumping already on this Bears Victory Monday. That's what I'm talking about. Bears Victory Monday. And I know. They played Saturday. And I guess it would be, Bears Victory Saturday. What I wasn't doing a show Saturday, so too bad. Oh man. So let's see. Yeah, it is. Got to make sure we get this. It's House Music Bears Victory Monday. Yes, it is, Doctor. Yes, it is. So listen, 10 o'clock, my man Emilio Bucks is going to join us. We're going to talk a little Bears. My man Emilio. All right, he's on the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. And he's hosted a podcast with me before, talking Bears. And it's his birthday today. I was like, bro, why don't you come on and talk a little Bears? He's like, I'd love to. So 10 o'clock, my man Emilio Bucks is going to join us. My man. One of the coolest cats, dude, I know. One of the coolest cats that I know. Let's check out the chat, though. My man Armando Emeterio. Lara Jr. is in the house. What's up, Junior? Says, good morning, all. Yes. Yes, sir, Bob. Victory Chain Monday, and the Bears are for real. For real. My man Cornelius Squalls in the house. What up? Shawn and fellow sports donors, and happy Victory Sunday and Monday. That's right, baby. That is right. Patty Lara's in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for tuning in. She goes, what up, what up, what up? Happy victory. House Music Monday to Theo Shawn, LFG, FGB. Bear down, baby. Claws up. That's what we're talking about. So Monica is watching. I presume Jeremiah's watching since there's no school for the kids. Woo! Almost a full house of Lara household like it was last week is dope. Mr. Southside himself, Mashawn Wall is in the house. What up, Papa? Says, what's up on a Bears victory Monday morning? And Bears are playoff bound. Bear down. We are playoff bound. Oh yeah, Steve. Yeah, make sure we get that one too. I didn't get that flyer as well. Yeah, that one. Yeah, upload that one when you make that one. Sorry. I knew that was the one I was missing. But yep, Bears are playoff bound. Still in contention for the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. A couple things have to happen. First of all, the Bears have to win out. That's first and foremost. And then we need a little help. We need a little help, little bit. We need a little help. But it's okay. It's okay, because here's how it plays out. Oh shoot! Who did I do that to? I thought I put that. Apparently, I didn't. I didn't miss thread. I'm in a thread with the Smoke Fellas. I don't remember who Seattle's last 2 games are. I remember their last game. Seattle's last game is against San Francisco. If San Francisco beats them, if the Bears win out, which means we beat San Francisco, and then San Francisco beats Seattle in Week 18, the last weekend of the regular season, Chicago Bears have the number 1 seed. They'll have the number 1 seed. Okay? And what's really crazy is that the Niners can end up with the number 1 seed if they win out. So that means they'll beat – who did they beat yesterday? That means they'll beat us next week, and then they'll beat Seattle in the final week of the season. They would have the number 1 seed. Interesting. And Seattle, they're number 1 right now, and they're trying to stay that way. I get it. Got it. You want it. They have a really, really good shot. But I'll tell you what. Yeah, tonight, Colts and Niners. Man. Niners are 10-4. Colts are 8-6. They got that running game, though. They got that run game. See who else is checked in. AC Adams checking in. What's up, Papa? How are you? This is Armando Bear Down. Chad Speaker. Sport Chad is in the house. What's up, Chad? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate it. My man, King Booker World, checking in. Salute everyone, Shawn. Damn it. My bad, Shawn White hit me with the whoop-de-wop. You forgot that we were blah, 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 so I missed it. Man, I'm telling you, bro, it was insane. Insane. Whew. Let me tell you. It was awesome. All I can say. My man, Foulmouth Chris in the house. What's up, Papa? Thank you for tuning in, sir. I appreciate it. Get this back here. See my little chain. Listen, I don't know about a lot, but I do know this. More of the usual suspects will chime in as the show goes on. That, my peoples, I can promise you. A lot of pleasantries amongst the chat. Yeah, see, no one knew. Everyone just saluting everyone in the chat, which is fine. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, I'm very Oh, yeah, coaching matters. You're damn right. Hey, Steve-O, if you can give me that clip from yesterday or after the game where or is that the clip in the one where the last clip you put in there where he says, I got the best coach? I saw that and it said Caleb on coaching. I figured that would probably be it. I think it's
Yes.
Steve-O on it, doggone it. Steve-O's in the house. Excellent. Good. I can't wait to play that. There's a lot to be happy about. But you know what? There's still work to do. That's the crazy part. That should be the exciting part for you. That despite all the success that we've had, despite all the things we're accomplishing, all the things we're seeing, the development of Caleb, the cohesiveness of this offensive line, the emergence of this run game, this team is far from a finished and polished product. Far from it. That's what was awesome. That's what excites me. Is all the great work they're doing, all this, and they are literally at the tip of the iceberg of the potential for this squad. Chad, I'm telling you, that was dope. That was dope. I don't know how they were giving him that. Wow. Dude just ran right in the back of, just hit DJ right in the back. I didn't realize it's okay for a DB to hit a wide receiver in the back, knock him down in the middle of a route downfield. I didn't realize they could do that. But, hey, apparently you can. You know, but the comeback was great because he got it. He scored it out right over the dude who gave him that cheap shot. Karma's a bitch. If you followed me on Facebook, you saw me. I posted that. Karma's a bitch. That's what you get. If I were DJ, I would have got up and started talking all types. The hell with the 15-yard penalty. What are they going to do? It's the end of the game. It's overtime. You win. What are they going to do? DJ should have got up and started talking his shit. What are they going to do? They can't penalize you. Game's over. That DJ with the cheese grater head in the locker room was classic. Classic. And the next day, Caleb passing out food to the homeless in a cheese grater head. Bro, whoever I want in. Let me buy in on those cheese grater heads now. Or where can I get a slew of those? Because every single Bear fan, next time they play, because we might face them in the playoffs, they need to have an FGB shirt and a cheese grater hat on. That would be dope. And then next year, FGB shirt with a cheese grater hat on. Oh, man. Listen, there was a lot of good stuff. All right. One of the things, though, that I was a little concerned with came to fruition. All right. I was concerned with the emotional aspect of it. I was concerned with Ben Johnson being caught up. There was a lot going on. A lot was on the line. Okay, first place in the NFC North, potentially clinching a playoff spot, avenging the loss to the Packers a couple of weeks ago, and it was the only game on the docket at that point. First game is over. The entire country was watching. And I was wondering if that would cause him to get a little emotional, and it did. It did. And as great as Ben has been, say that 5 times real fast. As great as Ben has been, holy jeez. I think he was overwhelmed by the moment. The atmosphere at Soldier Field was raucous. It was palpable. You can cut the tension with a knife. And it was just, I think it got to him a little bit. I think he came out of character a little bit. And that's unfortunate. But, you know the old saying, there's nothing you can't learn from losing that you can't learn from almost losing. Because what happens, he came back and I don't know, maybe his coaches got to him at halftime. Because there were some changes made at halftime. And the Bears played much better. Still couldn't get in the end zone, but till late. But, hey, we'll take it. We will take it. My man, Bruja7 checking in. What's up, Baba? How are you? This is Bear Down, baby. Happy Bears victory, clinching Monday. Yes, sir, Bob. Cornelius is IBWT. In Ben, we trust. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think the moment was a little too big for him. I think the emotions got to him. It's tough, man. I'm telling you, rivalry games are a different kind of animal. And when you're in the longest rivalry in the NFL, the most famous and the best rivalry, Bears-Packers, I can understand how it's easy to get caught up in emotions. I can easily see that. I was happy he admitted his mistake to Tom Rinaldi. Yeah. And now, you know what? And I'm sure, I wonder who he leans on. You know, is it Dennis Allen? Because Dennis has had head coaching as well as coordinator experience. You know, is that – I wonder who he leans on. I really do. I would love to find out who he leans on. My man, Black Diamond in the house, top of the morning gang, FGB, Shawn. That was a time. Yeah, Black Diamond showed up at the watch party. It was dope. And the Crybaby Packer fans are like little rich kids who always get their way, are whining like little perras. And I love it. Black Diamond was in the house, man. Man, dude. Black Diamond tried to tackle me. When DJ caught that touchdown, we were going crazy. Black Diamond was trying to tackle me. That was insane. That was insane. So we're gonna talk a lot of Bears today. You see, I got my Bears Victory Monday shirt on. I got my Bears victory chain. Oh my goodness. And I'm excited to talk Bears football with you guys. We got some other stuff to talk. Okay, we're going to keep it mostly Bears today. I had a lot of time to sit back and relax, look at the tape, and kind of analyze, because that game was boring as all get out. I just think they were over excited. They were too amped, is what I thought to start the game. Ben was amped. Ben was too amped. The men were young, were amped. But this is part of growing. This is part of the development. Remember, guys, everything that happens is part of this team's growth. All right. Sometimes you got to go through it to understand that's not how you act. To understand that's not how I do this. To understand this is how I should do this. Okay. So again, another situation where we had to learn the hard way, and we still came out on top in the end. Listen, here's what I got to do real quick. Let me get the warden off the CrossFit. See if she's ready. Otherwise, I got to do it at 10 o'clock. And I'll come back and we will get to some top of the morning topics because the Bulls are playing well. Got a little streak, the Bulls. Hell. We have a lot of Bears talk today, all right? So don't go anywhere, folks. Keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago.
Operator 901, where's the emergency?
127 Brymere.
Okay, what's going on there?
I'd like to order a pizza for delivery.
Ma'am, you've reached 911. This is an emergency line.
Large with half pepperoni, half mushroom.
You know you've called 911. This is an emergency
Do you
line.
know how long it'll be?
Okay, ma'am, is everything okay over there? Do you have an emergency or not?
Yes.
And you're unable to talk because...
Right.
Okay, is there someone in the room with you? Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like I have an officer about a mile from your location. Are there any weapons in your house?
No.
Can you stay on the phone with me?
No. See you soon. Thank you.
Every day, we take steps to keep the people we love safe. But some health risks are easy to miss. Ticks hiding in the yard can spread germs, like the ones that cause Lyme disease. Mice searching for food can spread bacteria that makes us sick. Mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water and can spread West Nile virus and more. Cockroaches are drawn to water in the home, leaving behind allergens that can trigger asthma attacks. Common pests can threaten our health. Learn how to protect your family at pestworld.org.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
In the game at tailback for the first time as Jacobs gets a rest. Here's Love. Ball's batted down at the line and incomplete. Grady Jarrett got his hand in there and it's third down. Here's Williams to throw it for the first time. Looks around, zips it over the middle and it's complete. Ja'Day Walker, the rookie's first catch of his NFL career. Being 3 tight ends in jumbo formation, so they're going to have to mix it up tonight. Blitz is coming. Williams in trouble. Escapes to his left and throws. Oh, it's caught her. Beauty to Zacchaeus. Beautiful throw and catch. Olamide Zacchaeus and everyone involved on this opening drive. 27-2 Zacchaeus. Gets to Moore on a little screen. Gets a couple blocks. DJ Moore just tripped up, otherwise he would have scored. Javon Bullard saved the touchdown. First place in the NFC North on the line. Williams gets blitz, gets rid of it. Monangai, a lot of room to roll. Monangai, head down, still going, and finally shoved out of bounds.
Kyle Monangai definitely made up for that drop screen from last week, but that catch and run, beautiful. Welcome back to Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago. Those clips courtesy of Fox. Those were the boys. On Saturday night, let me tell you, a night was had. Oh, my bad. Sorry. A night was had on Saturday night, boy. Woo-wee, like I knew it would. Like I knew it would. Junior says, the only thing I saw Packer fans complaining about that Austin Booker is a dirty player. He should have been ejected from the game. No. Mm-mm. So, I mean, by the letter of the law, fine. He got 15 yards. But guess what? Jordan Love did it to his damn self. All right, because Austin Booker was going at his chest, which was awesome. He saw it, and he ducked to brace. He ducked his head. He lowered his head to brace, and that's when he hit him straight on. And you know what? I loved it. So you can cuss yourself. You're the one who caused the concussion, Jordan Love, because it's tough. You can't change the trajectory when you're about to hit somebody. You can't. It's extremely difficult to change the trajectory. Almost impossible to change the trajectory. And Steve-O says Love went head first. Yeah, because he was ready for it. He wanted to kind of deliver the blow, before instead of taking all of it. Yeah, it definitely not a dirty play. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Green Bay Packers can complain about that all they want. I don't hear him saying shit about Nixon hit DJ Moore in the back. I didn't hear anything about that. I didn't realize you could hit a wide receiver in the back and knock him down when he's in the middle of his route downfield. I didn't know those were the rules, but hey. Chad says, I said to myself multiple times, this team feels like the 05 team that was preparing for the 06 run, except we have a better quarterback than Rex Grossman. Sexy Rexy? Chad, you and me both, Papa. Oh, sorry, this one. Said, I'm excited to see this growth. Yes. That was fucked up, AC Adam. That was jacked up. Green Bay crying about not having heat on the sideline and hot water in the locker room. Oh, man. I didn't know about the hot water in the locker room. Where did you hear that from? Where'd you read it? Quote me a source. But if that's true, if that turns out to be true, that is glorious in this rivalry. In this rivalry, that is glorious. Well, listen, let's get it crack-a-lackin', baby. Guys, you know how we do the first segment of every show. It's called Top of the Morning.
It won't come just when you want it.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you.
I'm going to go the first top of the morning topic. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Man, you know where we're going. We're not even going to play around with that. The Bears, baby, our beloved Chicago Bears beat the Green Bay Packers 22-16 in overtime. Caleb Williams, 19 of 34, 250 yards. He's still on pace. He's just a tad under 280 yards he needed to get 4,000 yards. Again, I'm not worried about it, but I know a lot of people are. 19 of 34, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns with a 98.9 rating. DJ Moore. Go, DJ. That's my DJ. Go, DJ. It's my DJ. This is why you target DJ Moore. I'm not going to get loud and scream and get. This is why you target DJ Moore, damn it. 5 catches, 97 yards, game-winning touchdown. John A. Walker got his first NFL catch, and then we saw that coming out of break, and then got his first NFL touchdown That was the one to tie the game, which was a beautiful toe tap. Man, excellent. Caleb, great work. Felt the blitz coming from his left, flat-footed, threw the ball up, let Walker run underneath it, catch it, touchdown, game tied. We go to overtime. DeAndre Swift, 13 carries, 58 yards. Kyle Monangai, 9 carries for 50 yards. We ran 50 yards on the ground that day. Great effort. And it was a good win. All right, because of what it does. We're in the playoffs now. We've secured a playoff spot. We've secured a playoff spot where we haven't won the division yet, nor do we have any final confirmation on where we are as far as seeding goes. So that is still up in the air. Okay, the next top of the morning topic, the Bears, with the Lions' loss, have clinched a playoff spot. Yes, the Bears have clinched the playoff spot for the first time since 2018. Excellent. I'm fired up about it. It is wow. I didn't think that the Bears would have a remote chance of making the playoffs this year, because I thought they'd have 10 wins, and I didn't think 10 wins would get it done. But I was mistaken. I am happily mistaken. My man Berlissimo checking in from across the pond. Papa, how are you? Good afternoon over there. To my British bloke. He says, I propose a toast of Packer tears to the fans who always bear down like Andy Dufresne tunneling out of the Shawshank, to the quarterback with ice in his veins and the best coaches I've seen. Bear down at FGB. Oh man. Junior said he was bathed in Green Bay Packers tears. Junior said, he goes, I thought 7 wins at the best. We are fortunate that this season has gone the way it's gone so quickly. That's the thing I love about it, so quickly. You know, and then Jamoke. And here's the thing that really annoys me more than anything. You know, the people that I don't like anymore who used to be cool, you know, and, you know, the partner who thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, wants to call himself that. He posts a Caleb Williams apology letter. And I'm like, listen, stop with the nonsense. You know, things are so different. As great as Caleb has played, and I am not denying that Caleb has played very, very well. Nowhere near a finished product by any stretch. But, man, that sucker has played great at times. Coaching matters. Why do you think he went out of his way to make that statement at the podium? When you get a good coach who can develop you, things happen. And I will say this. I'm not going to disparage Caleb by any stretch. Caleb has that clutch gene. We saw it last year, going into halves, coming back toward the end of at the end of games. All right, whether we won or not, he drove us down to get us in position. We saw it last year. This year with the better coaches, more receivers, better protection from the O-line. He's getting it done 6 times. 6 times. All right. 6 times. This is from Adam Schefter. The Bears have 6 wins this season after trailing in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. You understand how insane that stat is? 6 wins when you're trailing within 2 minutes of the game. You've come back to win 6 times. Caleb has that clutch gene. He's got a great coach who's developing him, teaching him how to play in structure. And he's taking the coaching well. Let's move on. We can talk more Bears in a little bit. Next up, the morning topic: the Bears travel to the Bay, to San Francisco on Sunday night for a date with the 49ers. Kickoff is at 7:20. Sunday night football. Oh, jeez, that's 7:20 a.m. The hell? The hell, Bobby? There we go. Sorry about that. 7:20 p.m. Central Time. Sorry. Jesus. Who hired this guy? There you go. Here we go. Here we go. Now they're right. 7:20 Central, NBC. You can catch that game on NBC or listen to it on their flagship station, ESPN 1000. That's 1000 a.m. Chad says Al Harris, Eric Bieniemy, Dan Rouchar, Dennis Allen all help. They do. They really, really do. This is a great coaching staff. I'm really, really glad that Ben Johnson assembled this particular staff. It's mixed with a whole bunch of veteran coaches with some newer coaches. All right. Al Harris has been coaching for a little bit. Okay, now you got Declan Doyle as the offensive coordinator. Okay, he's a younger coach. Eric Bieniemy's been in this game for a long time as an offensive play caller. He's our running backs coach, Dan Bouchard. You got a good mix of vets and youngsters. Joseph Archer checking in. What's up, Papa? How are you? So what's up, everybody? Let's Mickey Ficky go. Bears, BTA, beat that ass. FGB, bear down. Bear down, baby. Bear the freak down. Crooked Commish. Shawn, what's good? Can't wait to get you back in the clubhouse to kick it again. Bear down, FGB, all day, every day. All day, every day. All day, every day. Commissioner, I agree with you. It's a very good, very poignant point. Since everybody likes to say that the Bears are a year away, I say if that, and we need to strike while the iron's hot. A few years ago, we thought Houston was a year early, was the team. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. All right, do everything you can. Go for it right now, because you never know. And I'll go back to Dan Marino. Okay, Dan Marino got to the Super Bowl in his rookie year, if I'm not mistaken. And people thought, oh, wow, he's going to be there damn near every year. Never went back. Never went back. So if the time is now, go for it. Go for it. Joseph says, Shawn, how is CJ Gardner-Johnson? Is he going to play against the 49ers? I don't know. That looked like an awful looked like he hyperextended his knee a little bit. So I don't know. Tell him, Bear Simone, never let anyone else limit what you can achieve. Go for it, Bears. And I said it. I actually said the Super Bowl phrase. Like the Bears can get to if you can get to the NFC Championship game, all bets are off. I do agree. Yes, Joseph, we have to get our D-line together. They had backup offensive linemen through and through, and we couldn't take advantage of it. Sorry. Excuse me. Let's check it out. Let's keep it moving. The next top of the morning topic. Man, last night the Bullies. Only the Bulls. Only the Bulls. Oh, let me take this down so you can see the score. The Bulls. Our Chicago Bulls. Baby, we did it again. The Bulls beat the Atlanta Hawks 152-150 down in the ATL. Matas Buzelis led the way with 28 points. Kobe White, 21 points in the win. Josh Giddey doing Josh Giddey things. He missed a triple-double by that much. 19 points, nine times. Your son's been absent from school 9 times, Mrs. Bueller. 9 rebounds, 12 assists. Josh Giddey doing Josh Giddey things. Staying with the Bulls, kind of deja vu all over again. The Bulls travel to the ATL to face the Atlanta Hawks. It was a home-and-home series. They face them tomorrow. Tip-off is at 6:30 p.m. Central. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Who's the guy who did this and doesn't? You got to check this. Crazy. Crazy. There we go. They travel to the ATL. Tip-off is at 6:30 p.m. Central. You can catch that game on Chicago Sports Network or listen to it on their flagship station, 670 a.m. Next top of the morning topic, the Blackhawks. Baby. The Blackhawks. They host the Philadelphia Flyers, the Broad Street Bullers. Jay Grizz, where's Jay Grizz? He's out in Philly. The Blackhawks host the Philadelphia Flyers tomorrow at the United Center. Puck drop is at 8 p.m. Central Time. You can catch that game on TNT and True TV as well, or listen to it on their flagship station, 7:20 a.m. Keep it moving, baby. The next top of the morning topic. Woo-wee! We brought some lumber. Into the fold. Chicago White Sox have signed Japanese slugger Munitaka Murakami. Muni, he wants to be called Munitaka Murakami, to a 2-year, $34 million deal. This young man is a slugger. He's 25 years old. Let me tell you something. He's hit 246 home runs in 8 seasons, which means when he was 17 years old. He had a record 56 homers in Japan in 2022. 25 years old. This is going to be one heck of a core player for this White Sox team. Young, talented, excited about this particular signing. On the south side, this dude is a left-handed beast. All the people in that right field bleacher section, bring your gloves. Bring your baseball gloves, baby. I'm telling you, this young man is going to knock a few out of the park. That we can promise you. Crooked Commish says, yeah, the other thing that seems to be the Bears' kryptonite is a scrambling mobile quarterback. Yeah, that's a big problem for us. And especially when you're preparing for one that really doesn't run. Like Jordan Love doesn't really run. He does when he has run, but he's not a running quarterback per se. When you got Malik Willis and Malik Willis is out. Malik Willis is out. On that sack by Montez Sweat. Yes, Montez Sweat. On that sack, he hurt his shoulder. Good. Nimola. Joseph says, what? So we playing against backups? Man, come on, Bears. Hey, listen, I don't know what you wanted. If you wanted more, I did. But you know what? Let's keep the main thing the main thing. People want to bitch and moan about could this second string, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and you only won in overtime on a touch. We won. All right? Now, you can get into the semantics of how we won and argue if you want, but go argue with your mama because I ain't trying to argue with you. Nobody gives a damn how you win in the NFL. This is not college. Style points do not matter. It's concrete. Did you win or did you lose? End of story. That's all we need to know. Did you win or did you lose? And they won. Yep. 3 in a row for the Bulls. $152, $150. Man, that was like a double or triple overtime game back in the day to get to 150 points. Now, yeah, Michelle. They call this kid the Japanese version of Babe Ruth. I hope so. Yes, and he's a lefty. So, and let me tell you one more thing before we go to break and bring in and we'll talk with my man Emilio. These are the types of games we don't win. These are the types of games that happen to us. All right, what the Packers went through on Saturday is what happened to us. That has happened to us. Has it not? Am I lying? Washington game. A couple of Washington games. The Detroit game last year. Or 2 seasons ago. What got Eberflus fired. Okay? All those 7 or 8 different things that have to go wrong for us happened, and we lost. It's great that now we're on the other side of that. That's coaching. That's culture. And that's creating your own luck. Yeah, we do know the feeling. Yes, we do, doctor. Yes, we do. But listen, let me take a quick break. On the other side of the break, we're going to welcome my man. He's one. That's my man's in them. So there's only a couple people. It's like Ken Davis, Glenn, Emilio. I think I'd throw Fred Pfeiffer in there as well. And Herb. I think Herb. My only guess to say my man's in them. Not just my man. My man's in them. So don't go anywhere, folks. Keep it locked right here. Emilio Bucks on the other side of the break. Keep it locked right here. Shawn Sierra Sports on Sports Zone Chicago.
Hey, it's your boy, the SuperBack, Shawn Sierra, and be sure to follow Sports Zone Chicago on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and our Roku channel. You can find us at Sports Zone Chicago, and on Twitter, we are at Sports Zone Shy. Also, be sure to download our mobile app so you can take Sports Zone Chicago with you on the go.
How do you take care of your mind health?
For my mental health, I meditate in the mornings. I have my dogs. They're the best.
I just find ways that help me just relax.
Finding things that make me happy, like being close to my family.
I meditate a lot and read books.
I have hobbies outside of the game. I'm able to switch off. I'm able to turn my brain off from the game of basketball.
Your mind health matters.
Your mind health matters.
It's a romance sport. What? It's a romance sport like that.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Everybody in a work zone is someone somebody.
This is my mom. She works for KDOT.
This is my dad.
This is my mom.
This is my daddy.
This is my sister.
This is my daddy.
This is my son, Scott. He was killed while working in a highway work zone. When you drive through a work zone, drive like a life depends on it. Because it does.
Trying to get the Bears on the board. Snap and hold her down. Santos, he played the win. Is it enough? He gets it up and through. Willis to Jacobs. Churning forward and then right. Try to pry it away. And the ball came out. He did. Who's going to get it? NFL. 8 tackles today in that forced fumble. Now the Bears, what can they do with it? From the shadow of their own end zone, trying to run out with Monunga. That'll give them a little space and a first down and some juice. Bears, do they have some offense in them here? As Williams flushed out, rips one. DJ Moore, perfect throw, and Moore's got it up across the 45 for a first down. Williams looking to run. This time he's going to pick it up, and he dives forward. There's no question about that time.
Welcome back to ShawnSierraSports on Sports Zone Chicago. Those clips courtesy of Fox. Those are our boys. Those are our boys, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Crook Commish, what'd you say? He says, Shawn, thank you for saying that. But have a conversation. I had a conversation with the best friend of the game and said this exact same thing in the past, family, to lose this year with this coaching staff. I'm not sure. Said this exact same thing in the past, families, to lose this year with the coaching stuff. I'm not sure coaching stuff. Yeah, we did. We would lose. All right. All those things would happen to us when we'd be up. How many times did we lose late in the game? Snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. You know? Triple RSCS, what's up, Papa? How are you? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Here's what you're saying. He said, in the past, you're right. We'd find ways to lose a game, but it's different with this coaching staff. It damn sure is different. It damn sure is different, and that's the cool part. Well, listen. Let me get rid of this. My guest today, It's his birthday, so give him some birthday love. Turned 20, what, 28, 30, somewhere in there? He's at the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, the network. Hosted a podcast with me over at Branding Iron, Bears podcast. He talks bullspit and plunked on that network. You can find him on Twitter at ebuck76. Guys, it's welcome back to Shawn Sierra Sports. My man's in them. Emilio Bucks. Emilio, what's up, Papa? How are you?
What's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
Man, I'm happy as a pig and slop. Any better, I'd be twins, bro. If I felt any better, I'd be twins.
Yes, feeling good on this wonderful birthday. I'm somewhere in there, 20s, 30s, 40s. I'm in there somewhere.
Good, man. Again, happy birthday, bro. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you having me.
Man, it's always good to have you on, bro.
Always a pleasure.
How excited? How are you feeling going into the game? Because I felt the Bears were going to really open it up. I thought Caleb was going to have a phenomenal game and possibly hit 300 yards. I think that the loss from the prior, a couple weeks prior, really motivated them. And I looked for Caleb just to go crazy and get a 300, maybe even a 400-yard game. How did you feel going into this game on Saturday night?
Well, I think to accurately describe how I felt going in Saturday night, I got to go back a couple of weeks and tell you how I felt going into that first matchup. Going into the final stretch of the season, having Green Bay twice, I'm knowing, okay, there's no way we're going to beat Green Bay twice. I mean, that's just too much to ask of this team right now to beat Green Bay twice. So I'm like, all right, I know we can split it though. And so like, all right, if we don't get this first one, for sure we're going to get the second one. So after losing 2 weeks ago and we were in that game, I was like, okay, there was no doubt in my mind going into Saturday night that we were going to win. However, like yourself, I thought we were going to win like more decisively. Like I thought we were going to kind of handle them, kind of like what we did with Philadelphia a few weeks back. I thought it was going to be like, oh shit, look, like we're here. Like what they're doing to the Packers. Because I knew Ben Johnson was going to make adjustments. The team was going to make adjustments. But I guess one thing I didn't figure for was the injury to Jordan Love, one, and two, the fact that, well, Green Bay was going to make some adjustments. Even though they won the game, they were going to make adjustments too, which they did. They found a way to kind of like make it tough for us to establish to run the first half of the game and everything. But going back to the original question, I felt we were going to win. And at the end of the day, just win, damn it. Like I was wrong. We didn't dominate. We didn't win handedly, but we won. And that's all that matters. I had faith even going into the fourth quarter when we were down that we were still going to win. Like I was like, okay, this is just setting up to be just like these other comeback.
Another Caleb game. Yeah.
Another Caleb game. I'm like, all right, here we go. And there was no doubt in my mind he was going to deliver. And what? What are they going to say now?
They're always going to find something. We played against their backup right tackle. Their quarterback got knocked the fuck out the game. He's in La La Land. All right, they didn't have a defensive tackle. They didn't have Micah Parsons. They didn't have this. They didn't have cold water after the game. They didn't have the heaters. Somebody
don't matter. Don't matter. We didn't have wrong. We don't have our number 1 and 2 receivers either. You know what I mean? Like injuries is part of the game, and so we're gonna go out there and get these wins. Whoever they lining up, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like look how close we were in that game with Micah Parsons a couple weeks ago. So
yep.
You can't tell me that would have been some difference maker that would have caused us to lose the game. I don't believe that, but hey, I think I got nervous when Love went out. Personally, I was like, yo, we've been scheming for Love all week, really for damn near 2 weeks. And so now we got a totally different beast in there. that we ain't been scheming for all week.
That first down he ran.
Trouble, yeah, man. I was like, this could be trouble. I was
Big time.
not happy about.
Get back in there! Get back in there! Get back in there,
dude. I was like, no, we ready to beat Jordan Love, not Malik Willis. And then Malik Willis came in there and was kind of spicing it up for a minute. You know what I mean? And it was like the defense was kind of on their heels for a minute, like, I don't know what to do with this guy. You know, we got a mobile quarterback. We wasn't scheming for a mobile quarterback this week.
No, we weren't ready.
Hey, the defense did hold them. I mean, ultimately they gave up 16 points, which is still good.
That's exactly what you want. My man Jay Grizz checking in. What's up, Papa? El Nino Brown, 1021. He's out in Philly checking in with us. Bear down, baby. I appreciate you tuning in, bro. I appreciate you. I was adamant. It was like clockwork, bro. I tweeted out. Hold on, let me find a tweet. Let me make sure I'm Pacific.
Got to be
about what I say.
Got to be Pacific.
When there's the game, it was.
Hey man, there's nothing like social media during one of these big games because you just see the emotional meltdowns people are having.
Oh God, yeah.
When stuff's going wrong, and I'm right there with them. You know, I don't usually post it too much, but like, and then the way the energy changes when something happens is it's a whole different aspect that adds to the game.
So I wrote this was at 9:54. I was like, where the fuck TF? Where the fuck is Montez Sweat? $98 million man can't get any, all capital letters, any pressure on a quarterback against a backup offensive tackle. He's the biggest waste of money on that defense.
And then what happened?
9:54. 10:20. Thank you, Montez Sweat. It's about damn time. Big time sack on the last play of regulation.
Yep.
Hey, we know you know this phrase from our old Uncle Hawk Harrelson. He was referring to home runs, but we'll translate it to sacks. Don't tell me how many you get. Tell me when you get them.
Yeah.
Right? Micah Parsons had 12 and a half sacks, I think, and 9 or 10 of them are in the second half. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I needed from Montez Sweat. Montez came up big on the last play of the game, and he even took out Malik Willis, but he came up big.
Took out Malik Willis.
Yes.
For measure.
I was saying, thank you. It's about time.
Yeah, man. I mean, the players making the plays when it counts. Like, man, yeah, I wanted Caleb to throw for 300 too. You know what I mean? But hey, as long as he's making the plays in the fourth quarter when it counts, just win. God damn it, just win.
Hey, I'm telling you, and he has that clutch gene. And talk to me a little bit about finally targeting DJ Moore. I think he had 6 targets, 5 catches. Dude, I think maybe it's just me, and because I'm a DJ Moore guy. I wore his jersey. I wear his jersey every game. And I got a Rome Odunze jersey. I have one. I have nothing personal against Rome. I think Rome's going to be a great player. He's not the number 1 receiver on this team. He drops too many passes. He's not a dog. Target the dog. Talk to me about him going, and he had to do it by default because Rome Odunze and Luther Burden were out. But talk to me about DJ Moore stepping up big in the game and in overtime.
I mean, what can you say, man? Like, big players make big plays in the big games. That's what the big dogs do.
Yes,
DJ Moore is a big dog. He's got the dog in him. You've seen that. And I don't know. I think they're just so busy trying to teach and develop Rome that unfortunately DJ becomes, the odd man out, and, the emergence of Luther Burden, is kind of taking some of his targets away as well. But I love that when it matters in the end. I mean, I wish Rome and Luther were still lining up. Don't get me wrong. But I love that it's given DJ an opportunity to win with this team because DJ's been here with us. He was here with Eberflus for a few years. He was here with Justin, and it's nice to see DJ get some of the love in these big games and be a part of these big victories.
I'm telling you, DJ is my guy. I was happy that, and here's the thing, and I've been saying it last year and this year. You have a $111 million wide receiver. Throw him the God-blessed ball.
Absolutely.
Right? There was an agenda there, and hopefully it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but there was an agenda there. We saw on the All-22 how many times he was wide open and was not throwing the ball. Tons of times. If you're a quarterback and you go to a team and you have a legit number one receiver, that's going to be my best friend. That's going to be my best friend. And Caleb went somewhere different. He wanted to make Rome Odunze the number one. He forced it to him. I said, no, force it to DJ.
Yeah.
Force it to that dude. And again, no disrespect. I love Roman. I think Roman's going to be a really good player. But let him become a number one receiver organically.
Naturally.
If he's going to be better than DJ, cool. I applaud that.
All for it. That's the point.
Yes.
Right?
But
Yeah.
don't force it. Let it come naturally. And
Right.
DJ
Do not usher DJ out of the doors just yet. He's still like arguably in his prime.
Yes, he's right in his prime. Man. So I love the fact that, and he yelled my boy. You heard that at the after the game, and I think that agenda might be over, and I really hope it is, because if it is, this offense is going to go to new levels once Rome gets back, once Luther Burden gets back, and people think who you got to shade to. We can't shade to both.
Yeah.
If I'm a D coordinator, I'm shading to DJ Moore, and now Rome has single coverage. Luther Burden has single coverage. Now they can eat. And then when you kind of slide back into straight up defense, or you want to shade somewhere else, now DJ. And even if they are shading DJ, he didn't get average 1,000 yards in Carolina for 5 years with shit quarterbacks and being the only receiver because he can't go get the ball.
Exactly.
Get him the ball.
We know what he can do after catch.
Yes, we do. We saw him get 1,300 yards here. This dude is great. So I love the fact that they're really, again, by necessity, but he really targeted him. Big time catches. And the game winner, that's why you throw it to him. That's why you throw it to him.
That's why you throw it to your best guy. That play was made for your quarterback to throw his best ball to his best receiver, and that's what we saw. That's why we saw Caleb put his hands in his pockets right after. He's like, "Oh, I knew it was good." But you knew who he had down there waiting for it.
He'll get it. Yep, and that's a comfort level, And as I said, I hope that little agenda shit is over.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because it was really bothering me because it was affecting the team. That was the thing. It was affecting the team, and that's where I have the issue. Like, you can have your little agendas, but if it affects the team and winning, then I got a problem. Because we're doing something special here right now. This year is something special.
Absolutely.
And I didn't want anything derailing that, especially a personal agenda. So talk to me a little bit about this run game. Calvin Nungai has been on fire. DeAndre Swift, after Calvin Nungai hit his 176, DeAndre Swift, first of all, came off the IR real fast. And secondly, DeAndre Swift started like lowering his shoulder and running people over.
He's like, "Oh, young boy out here trucking people. Let me lower my shoulder and let me try trucking some people. Like, I can do this too." You know what I mean? I love that Ben Johnson is leading with the run game. For the team, for Caleb. You know what I mean? It's instrumental in developing a young quarterback, having an O-line and having a run game available to him. And we saw what that looks like without it for years here. And so hats off to Ben for pushing this, narrative of we're going to run the ball, we're going to pound that football, and we see the results. You get the play action stuff going on. And, what can I say? Manangai, I mean, this guy is a beast. I mean, what a steal in the draft he was, right? I mean, who would have thought, like this guy was going to be a part of this, like arguably the most dangerous running back tandem in the league. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, and just the old me loves running the ball too. The bear football that we don't always
we
win.
We grew up on. We know and love.
We grew up on, you know what I mean, Walter, Neil Anderson, you know what I'm saying, run the football. I love that aspect of it too, but I love that we have that and it's working and it's turning into wins, not just running the football and not having a passing game and not being current and modern with today's game. We're seeing the best of both worlds right now, and the defense coming together the way it is. This is a special season, and we can't take this for granted.
So going into this week before the game, all right, the rookie running backs, Quinshon Judkins, who just got hurt, and so he's going to be done for the season. He was leading all rookie rushers with 805 yards. Travion Henderson, he was second with 773. Ashton Genty was third with 700. Kyle Monungai was fourth with 681. He added another 50 to that yesterday. Quinshon Judkins is done, so he's done at 805. And the cool thing is that how sick would that be? Now he's got 705. Kyle Monungai would have to have two really, really, really good games in these last 2 weeks. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying it's highly unlikely. But dude, we're gonna have a 1,000-yard rusher in DeAndre Swift, and we're gonna have probably an 800-yard rusher in Kyle Monungai. How awesome is that?
That is a beautiful thing. That just goes back to what we were talking about, how valuable and how necessary this run game is. I mean, I don't care who you are, what kind of so-called expert you are. Nobody saw this coming for this year. None of this. Not the 11 wins with 2 games left. Not these guys with not this running back tandem being so
not
effective.
The number 1 seed for a while, the number 2 seed in the NFC.
Yeah,
nobody
could have imagined this happening except maybe one guy, Ben Johnson, perhaps. But yeah, man, like that's why we have to really appreciate and cherish this season, because as we know, these windows don't always stay open very long. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to speak any ill or anything into the situation, but I'm just saying enjoy the now. Enjoy the now.
That's the Houston Texans, bro. They know.
The Washington Commanders.
Yep. That was quick, fast, in a hurry.
I mean, even Detroit is on their way out.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's awesome to see this offense going. The defense. Talk to me about this defense. The defense, they keep these sons of guns keep giving it up. They employ the best bend but do break scheme I think I've ever seen in my life. 0 for 5. 0 for 5 in the red zone. They stopped this freaking team. This Green Bay, and Green Bay was at like the 5-yard line.
And they were moving the ball. They were moving the ball. You saw that time of possession. They were moving the ball and getting the red zone, and we were stopping them. Yeah. That's a special defense. Dennis Allen's done a great job working with what he has. He's still got a few pieces that he's missing. You know, he still needs more overall from Montez Sweat, and he needs somebody on the other side of Montez Sweat, but he's making it work without it. Think about how many injuries this defense was depleted much of the season, you know what I mean? And now the defense is getting healthy right at the right time. As we know, so much a part of who wins in the playoffs is about who's healthy, you know, and getting healthy at the right time. And this defense is getting healthy at the right time. You know, the offense is clicking when it needs to click. There's still work to be done. But I mean, we saw the improvement of the defense from the first 2 weeks, especially, you know, giving up 50-something points to Detroit in week 2.
Mm-hmm.
I was at that game, and it was pitiful. You know what I mean? To where this defense is now, and shutting Green Bay out of the red zone 5 times. It's a totally different defense. And hats off to Dennis Allen for holding it down while his players got healthy.
Guys, we're joined by Emilio Bucks from the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast Network, talking here on ShawnSierraSports on Sports Zone Chicago. Do you think they can sustain this takeaways like they've been doing? Because after like week 8 or 9 or 10, like, yeah, you can't do it. They're like, hold my beer. 2 more, 3 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Can they sustain this for the last couple games into the playoffs?
I don't see why not. It's not these are takeaways. These aren't just
turnovers.
Running backs randomly putting the ball on the ground. Like these are takeaways. This is how they play, and this is how they've played all season. So I don't have any reason to believe that they won't continue to play this way and get takeaways. Not like you said, not turnovers, like takeaways.
Took
these last 2 games and into the playoffs. I mean, why not? Why the hell not, man?
Dude, they deboed that ball from Jalen Hurts.
Oh man, they pushed us like, give me that.
That's my ball, punk.
Man, taking my ball, taking your ball. Now you go home.
So I hope they're able to do that. I hope they're able to maintain that, because it's going to be going into the playoffs. That's key, because the thing that people think about when you're a team, like most people, they talk about ball security, but when you know a team really takes the ball away, you act different.
Mm-hmm.
You act different. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, not saying you don't run as hard. Sometimes you may not force the extra effort, try to get the extra yard, because that's where a lot of these takeaways happen. You try to get the extra yard, you're like, you're late, boom, and that could work in our favor. That could be a huge benefit to us. I want you to tell me, where do you think this ceiling is this season for this Bears team? How far do you think they can go? They're in the dance.
Man, that's
it's okay. You can tell. You can say it, bro. You can say it. Hey, we ain't shy. We ain't running away from it, bro.
I mean, right now, the way this team is playing and with the momentum that they have,
You can say it, bro. You can say it.
I'm having a hard time putting a ceiling on it at the moment, because as long as the defense can keep us in games, we always have a shot, I think, against anybody in one game. I mean, this is the NFL, and we're talking any given Sunday or Saturday night or Monday, whatever it is. And I think we got a shot. We got a more than a good shot against anybody right now. And so now it's just a matter of, can that sustain all the way through? Why the hell not, man? I'm not going to sit here and say this is like, oh, yeah, this is a Super Bowl team and this and that. But
would you be surprised if they got there?
No.
Exactly. That's my point, bro. That's my point, because there's nobody in there in the NFC or NFL that scares me. There's some good teams, but there's no dominant team. And
that I feel like we don't have a shot against.
Yes, there's nobody in there.
That like, oh, there's no way we beat them.
Yep. And I love it.
You have more than a good chance against anybody in the league right now.
If Ben Johnson doesn't do that dumb shit like he did in the first half and just decides to come and punch you in the mouth,
I'm like, yo, bro. When I saw him lining up that cute shit, I was like, no, man, just get some points. Points are at a premium, brother. Get some points. Stop playing with me.
Steven, you might have heard me over the whole bar. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing,
bro? And that was before the Aaron snap. I was like, no. What is you doing?
I think that moment got too big for him. I got to remember, he's still a rookie coach. He's still a rookie head coach.
Still a first-year coach.
And
doing a hell of a job, but still has learning to do.
I think the emotions got into him, obviously. The emotions got into him, and you start playing and calling plays off emotion. And you can't do that. You have to be methodical. And I've talked about this team being methodical. We talked about Caleb and his offense being methodical. Where Caleb can say, "Hey, listen, I'm not gonna." Once Caleb is okay, realizing he doesn't have to throw the ball more than 15 yards because he gets the balls to his receivers, and you death by 1,000 paper cuts takes you down to the end zone and score. That's gonna open up everything else. And Ben Johnson has to do the same. He's got to understand. I got to be methodical. I got to take my feelings out of this. Are we running the ball? We're getting 3.1 a carry, and we need 1 yard. We're running the ball. They know it. We know it. Whatever it is we need to do. We're bringing the jumbo package. No Diddy. All right. Whatever we need, we're going to get that 1 yard. And don't come out of himself. And I think this team is going to go.
Make them stop.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared of nobody in the NFC or the AFC. And I know Denver's got a good defense. They just lost. All right. People got a good defense until you get punched in the mouth. Let's not get it twisted. All right. Everyone talks about great defense. But when you get an offensive line that starts punching people in the mouth from Jump Street, hold on, player. That's a little different.
You seen what happened to Buffalo.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I said I am cool. I see them. I could see them get into the NFC Championship game. If you get to the NFC Championship game,
it's anybody's game.
All bets are off. One lowered head quarterback concussed out, and we got to. We're in. You know what I mean?
We're in the show, baby, and we're in the show. So, yeah, it's NFC Championship or bust at this point.
Right. I agree.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen is doing a lot with. We talked about the injuries, right? Jalen Johnson was out for a long time. He's back. He's still not 100%, and you've seen that. Kyler Gordon's out, is out. Jaquan Briscoe was out for a while. Evans was out for a while. Tremaine Edmonds was out for a while. Talk about the job he's done with his defense and assistant coaches too, because I know he gets all the credit because he's a defensive coordinator. But those position coaches, the Al Harrises, because we took a journeyman guy in Nashawn Wright, and now he's vying for a Pro Bowl selection.
Hats off to this entire coaching staff, and it starts with Ben Johnson again. You know what I mean? You can't, he picked Dennis Allen. He knew what Dennis Allen was capable of, and he knew what was needed for this group of players. He's got a mix of young guys with some veterans, and he's been able to develop them and teach them along the way. This is seems to be a very good coaching staff, if you know what I mean. They're doing more than just coaching. They're teaching the game at the same time, and the fundamentals and the discipline which this team sorely lacked in the past number of years, which we saw. So Dennis Allen.
Sounds like you're saying that the other D word, Emilio. You're saying the develop word. Oh my God, crazy.
Absolutely. You have to develop your players, and you have to use your veterans to help develop the younger guys and create that type of teaching atmosphere and culture around your team. You see, it's all about the culture as well, and you see we see what the result is. We see what's going on the field, and that's coming from what's going on in practice, what's going on in the locker room, what's going on in the film room, and all of those things. Ben Johnson came in and said right away, prepare to be uncomfortable. Like, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not your boy. I'm not your man's in it. Like, I'm here to make you mad at me and piss you off.
Winners.
Yeah, and you could even hear it in Caleb's voice, early in the season, like, oh yeah, he's okay, and Dennis Allen's bringing it too. So, hats off to him and the entire coaching staff. Ryan, he got it right with this one.
And look at my guy, Triple R is like, which team wants to play this Bears team? I wouldn't. Going in the playoffs, I wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
And you mentioned Caleb. This is what he had in the coaching staff said after the game when in the beginning of the year he was a little. His support for Ben was there, but it didn't have the same gravitas. He wasn't saying it with his big boy voice. All right, he wasn't saying it with his big boy voice. It's kind of changed now.
I got the best coach in the world. Let's put it that way. And we have the best coaching staff in the world. And so you put the talent with the coaches and the people that care. You can strive for anything. You can reach anything. You can go after any goal. And when you go out there in that football field, your belief is at an all-time high between players, between coaches, and you have outcomes like this.
He said that shit with his big boy voice.
Yeah. The best coaching staff in the world. In the world, Craig.
And the only thing would have been better if he said, we got the best coaching staff in the world.
Right. Absolutely.
His respect for Ben, and as the season's going about it, and then remember a couple of weeks ago said, I love coming to play for this guy.
Yeah.
I love it. He's bringing the best out in him. And the one thing that he had to learn was how to play in structure. So all the off-platform stuff we knew. That's what got him the Heisman. All right, the off-platform stuff, running around. All right, dipping and dodging all these defensive linemen in college, and he realized, all right, I might not be able to do that. He's done a good job, but not all these defensive linemen in the NFL are a little. These
linemen are like fast as me.
Yep. And so he's getting better in structure, and once he gets, like I said, once he's comfortable throwing the slant, throwing the curl, throwing the hitch, throwing the 3-yard or 5-yard out. Once he gets comfortable doing that and matriculating us down the field, scoring touchdowns, man, those big time players are going to come even in bunches, and it's going to be his numbers are going to go up. I don't think he's going to get 4,000 yards this year because he said he's got to average 270 something the last one. He get 250.
Yeah, that's
he's got to average around 3. So he's got to get around 300 the last 2 games, which is possible. But I just don't know if it's realistic. But he'll get that, and I'm not really concerned about him. I could give a rat's ass if he gets 4,000. I want him to win. I want him to win, and we are.
I think he will have the record for the Bears before the end of the season. I think that's more of a
38. I think it is with Eric Kramer.
Yeah,
38 is what it is. That's crazy. So, but man, I'm fired up. Talk to me about how you think this week goes against San Francisco. San Francisco's in the hunt. If San Francisco wins out, they are number 1 seed. If we win out and the LA Rams lose, the Seattle Seahawks lose, and they play the Niners last week of the year, Niners could give them a little thumping. We're the number 1 seed. If Seattle stays and they win out, they're the number 1 seed.
Meaningful games all the way through the stretch, brother. Meaningful games.
How cool is that? Finally,
yeah, man, it's so cool that, and we're not waiting for the games to happen to see if we're in the playoffs. We know we're in, and now we're just fighting for position at this point. Meaningful games. I want the one against the Lions more than anything.
Yes,
that's the one I want.
Yes.
I'm kind of like, I want to win against, I want them all, but, I'm not ready to, I'm going to pick the Bears against San Francisco, of course, but, I don't care. I want the Lions. That's the game I want. That's the W I want. So even if we were to drop this one against San Francisco, I wouldn't be, mad at that. Yeah, I wouldn't be heartbroken. You know what I mean? Not saying that it's gonna happen, but I wouldn't, I wouldn't be heartbroken.
Yeah, I agree. I want that Lions game. I want them all because I really want this to be a true Cinderella story where we go from the laughing stock of the NFL in 2024 to the number 1 seed in the NFC in 2025.
We go from shit to sugar in 1 year, brother.
Man, and you seen that little clip on social media where Mike's talking. He got the butterfly bandages on his eyes, like you still got to come to Chicago.
Yep.
You got to come to Chicago.
We got to come to Chicago.
And do the Rams want to come here and play when it's 20 below?
Nope.
Does anyone want to come here and play when it's 20 below? I don't think so.
Nope. Bear weather, brother.
And
bear weather, and let's bear down.
And these guys love it. The run game's going to travel. And, man, Caleb was slinging that ball in that weather, boy.
Yeah, he was.
Man, slinging that ball all over the place. So now if we got the run game and Caleb slinging it.
And let's not forget, man, hats off to Cairo Santos because he played that
Big
win
time.
Like a mug.
Man,
he came through big time. He played that win like a mug, man. And
dude, that was
hats
a golf
off to him because we're on his ass when he misses one. So got to give it up for him when he came through.
Dude, that mug was like, what the hell are you doing to the right? Right down the middle. Like, I got you, dog.
Because at first when he kicked it, I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh, all right. He's like, I got you.
Yeah. When I was at the bar, I was with Black Diamond, and he's in the chat, and I was like, he's got to kick it at that right upright. You saw the wind blowing from right to left. Like, just kick it at that right upright. Kick it outside that right upright, and right down the middle. I'm like, yeah, dog. I know we give you shit for not having a strong leg, but you sure got an accurate one.
Got an accurate one.
That's his thing, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Emilio, great stuff, man. I appreciate it. You taking time out on your birthday. I want to wish you a happy birthday myself. Man,
appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, man.
And anytime we get to talk sports is a great thing. But do me a big favor, let everybody know where they can find you and your work online.
You can catch me on Thursday nights on the Chicago Clubhouse Network. Right now it's Bulls basketball season, so we got Bull Spit going on. You can also
3 in a row, baby. 3 in a row. We're back.
3 in a row, baby. We back. Bulls back, baby. You can catch me on X at ebuck676. Also, got to mention my new album is out now, available on Bandcamp. Let me get the angle. That is Dual Threat by Emilio Bucks. Check me out. Bandcamp.com/Emilio Bucks Presents. Check it out for all the hip hop heads out there. Got some good music, some homegrown stuff for you. And catch me out in the streets, man. You know, it's
streets,
cold out, baby. You know, bear weather.
Yes. Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And we'll be in touch soon. Bear the freak down, man.
Absolutely.
All right, boss.
Absolutely.
Enjoy it. Hey, real quick, you got any plans today for your birthday? Dinner? Spending with the
man,
fans?
I had a cool dinner last night, man. Just gonna go hang out with my kids. We're gonna go get some fancy donuts. Shout out to Parlor Donuts in Munster, Indiana. Coming to see you to get a hot dozen. And yeah, man, just taking it easy around the house.
You scouting stadium locations over there in Munster? What the hell's all that about?
Absolutely, man. We, you know what I'm saying, we about to be the Munster Bears, you know. Hey, man, I don't care where they move. As long as they're still Chicago Bears, I don't care. They can go to Indiana.
Great stuff, man. We'll be in touch, bro.
All right, brother. You be well. Happy holidays to you.
Likewise, you and the fam. Guys, that's Emilio Bucks from the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast talking Bears football. My man's in them. Always great to talk to him, man. Love talking Bears, Bulls, White Sox with him. Oh, hey, Emilio. Real quick, since I had you.
How
about this? How about the new guy we just signed, man?
Love it.
Munetaka Murakami, 2 years, $34 million.
Munetaka, what do we have here? Spending a little money, jumping ahead of the rest of the league,
25, bro.
Securing a first baseman, a much needed first baseman. I had actually, believe it or not, I had hoped they went after Josh Naylor at first base, but Seattle locked him up. But hey, this is a great move. We got my boy Miguel Vargas going back to third. Hey, I'm excited. Bring it on, brother. Bring it on.
This guy's only 25. He's been playing professional ball for 8 years. 56
home run champion. Lefty.
Yeah, the lefty too.
Yeah. Let's do it.
He fits right in the mix. He's not 27, 28, where he's a little older cat. He's right in the mix with all these youngsters.
Absolutely. Perfect.
All we need is Myles Garrett. Sign with the Bears, and he can be the translator in the offseason. That's perfect.
There we go.
That's the plan, baby.
All right.
All right, bro. We'll talk later.
Peace. All right, man.
Yeah, great stuff with my man Emilio. I love talking with him. Listen, let's get in depth with some more stuff. All right. Let's see. Oh my man, look at Jay Grizz says, FGB, I've been drinking all the Packers fans' tears and fears. I hear you, bro. I hear you. And I love it. All right. This is a game that we would have lost 100 times out of 100 before this year. 100 times out of 100, we would have lost this game. All right. Things are different. Things are different. The attitude, the culture, okay, the belief. And every time we kept kicking field goals, I'm like, keep it within a score. Get it to one score. Get it to 7. Get it to 7. Get it to 7. Don't let it go. Don't let it get to 17 or one of those 7 points. Don't let it get to 14 points. I said, let it get to 10. Don't let it get to 14 because that's a whole different mindset when you're down 14 as opposed to 10. Because you only need a touch. Well, not only, but you need a touchdown and a field goal. So you don't have to get 2 touchdowns. And I don't know why. What's wrong with me? One of you should have reminded me I didn't have my chain on. But they kept it close, and you just can't let this team hang around. Triple R, he's like, any event picks or too much debauchery to retain evidence? Oh, we got some picks. Got some picks. We had a raffle. You see the staff was wearing FGB shirt. My girl KK. Enrique. Look at this bar was packed, baby. Just packed. Look at this is awesome. Look at this. Look at this. How awesome is that jersey? How awesome is that jersey? It was packed in that joker, man. Packed. Yeah, Jay Grizz, man, I'm telling you, all the places were just jumping. Told you, man. I was like, hey, I'm going to get an Uber. I'm going to pack my shit in the truck. So I'm selling T-shirts there, too. Got an Ubered back in the morning. Because I knew. And I actually ended up going to CrossFit on Sunday. And it was a DECA's partner workout. Two of us do the same thing. There's 10 stations. So I was partnering with the dude. I'm like, hey, bro, listen. If I smell like Tito's club soda with lemon, I want to apologize now. It was lit, man. It was lit. It was lit. Yes, Triple R, 25-year-old slugger. Mooney, he wants to be called Mooney. So, yeah, it was great stuff. But one of the things, who's something? Yeah, hey, Crook Commish, I'm down, bro. Whenever, just have T Nick give me a shout. We're good, bro. Shawn, we got you back on the clubhouse, chop it up with T Nick and the rest of the guys. Yeah, man. I'm down. Dude, I had to telling you, I sweat out that shit, dude. I was hungry as a mug after that, boy. I went to brunch too after that. Woo-wee. So there's a couple things. All right, we're going into San Fran this week, and first of all, I wish I was going. I had planned to go. I got one of my boys lives out there, works out there, and then when Bears were messing around with my credentials. I ended up not going. So we'll try for credentials again next year. And if I get them, man, it'll be dope. I'll be traveling to a lot of different places. I'll be doing a lot more, and that's what we're working on for 2026. Traveling to a lot more places. It's hopefully getting credentials, but if not, you know what? I'll make some money. I'll make some money and get some. Continue with the watch parties. All right, get some sponsors, sell some T-shirts. Either way, we're going to come out better. 2026 is going to be awesome for the Bears, awesome for Sports Zone Chicago, and it's going to be better for you too because I have a lot of cool stuff coming up. I wanted to do another show, just didn't have the manpower to do it, so we're going to get that in order, and that we're definitely going to have a new show next year with film breakdown. Okay, I should have done this. This should have been done a long time ago because now there's a lot of people doing it. And believe it or not, I slept on that 11 years ago when I met Sean Davis. And you've seen Sean Davis. He's been on here plenty of times. He's he does the Notre Dame podcast. And he was telling me back then it was Matt Bowen had started doing breakdowns because Matt Bowen played in the NFL and he was a high school coach. He was like, bro, he goes, you played professionally. You're a high school coach. But I just didn't know how to break it down and then upload the clips. That's how I didn't. And but yeah, so I should had I gotten in on that back in 2014, it'd be a whole different story. But it's not. But I'm gonna still give you great breakdowns because I did that for a living for a long time. Long time. Yes, you know it. You know it, Jay Grizz, Morgan Park's finest. The Lucky Lefty podcast, yeah. But we're gonna come now. We're gonna get down and dirty, man. Down and dirty, and we're gonna talk about a lot. And we're gonna break stuff down. And like I said, I was a coach for 15 years, man. Actually 17 now, since I had the 2 years with the prep school and junior in college, playing college teams. Some people could do it as well as me, but no one's gonna do it better than me. That's for sure. So be on the lookout. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming for you guys for the 2026 football season. But my feet are here. My feet are here in the 2025 season, and I'm not afraid to say it. I think the Bears, as long as Ben Johnson, here's where Dennis Allen comes in. Dennis Allen, we need you. We need you to keep Ben grounded. All right, we need you to keep him grounded. Okay. Eric Bieniemy, we need you to keep Ben grounded. Antoine Randall L., we need you to keep Ben grounded. Keep him in check. All right? Let's not call plays with our emotions. Let's call plays with strategy. Strategically call plays. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because if Ben strategically calls plays for all 60 minutes, keeps his emotions out of it, this dude is a wizard. Wizard. So whoever on that coaching staff is the guy that Ben respects enough to say, hey, Ben, get back to the run. Stop your bullshit. Whoever that is, they need to make sure that they're on point. Because this, just watching, you saw the clips that Steve-O put together? Just the way they're running. And they're not getting touched till the second level, sometimes the third. We're not getting touched for 4 yards. And sometimes it's just an arm in the way of the hole. And you run through arm tackles. These jokers run through arm tackles. I wouldn't put my arm out. You're trying to ask me to rip your arm out the socket. Or at least sprain it. Junior says, I worry about the purge of coaching after the season. Well, I don't know who's going where, and here's why. I doubt Dennis Allen's going to go anywhere because if you look statistically, the Bears defense statistically isn't good. All right, they're in the lower third in a lot. Rush yards, passing yards, all this stuff. What they are high in is takeaways. So and he's already been a head coach twice. So his cycle, his opportunities for head coaching gigs might be done. Like Matt Nagy, he didn't sign a contract. He's a free agent at the end of the year. There's a lot of people looking at him for a head coaching position. This will be his second one with us, and then whatever job he gets after this season. But if he doesn't do well in that second job, I don't know if he's going to get another shot. Eric Bieniemy, yeah, they blackballed him for whatever reason. I don't see him going anywhere. Antoine Randall L., I don't know if he's ready to be an offensive coordinator yet or if that's what he wants. Because, hey, sometimes you're just happy being an assistant coach. It's a lot less work. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot less work than if you're an offensive coordinator. A lot less work. Like my guy, Aaron Moorhead, Emery's son, Emery Moorhead. All you old school Bear fans know Emery Moorhead, 87, number 87 on the Bears, Super Bowl champion Bears. His son, Aaron, U of I, went to is it Lake Forest High School? Anyway, played for the Colts in the Super Bowl where the Colts beat the Bears. But now he is the wide receiver coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, I'll shoot him a text every once in a while. And I don't know if he wants to move up, but he's been the wide receiver coach for a while, for a few years now. I don't know if he's got a Super Bowl ring. So some people are just happy there, happy in that spot. So I don't know if Antoine Randall L. is going to go anywhere. Dan Rochar, man, I don't think he's going anywhere. Only person who might go somewhere that I'm concerned with, Junior, is Al Harris. He's the only person who might go somewhere. He might be up for someone's DC job. It would suck for us. But hey, if this is what he wants in coaching, can't be mad at him. Can't be mad at him. So we'll see. But anyway, listen. 2 hours is coming and going. I want to thank my guest, Emilio Bucks, for coming on talking Bears with us today. All right, great stuff. On his birthday, said he had a little dinner last night with the fam. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Want to thank him. Great stuff, as always. He told you, go listen to his album. All right, download his Dual Threat. Check it out. Yeah, Ben and Matt are frosty with each other. Good stuff. Yes, they are. Another just handshake, pat on the back as he ran by. That was crazy. No words, no nothing. Thank you, Patty. It's a fantastic show. Thanks, Shawn. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate it. I want to thank everybody in the chat, man. Triple RS, CS, AC Adam, Junior. We have Michonne Walls in the house. Jay Grizz in the house. Black Diamond was in the house. Foulmouth Chris, Crooked Commish was in the house. I hope I don't forget anybody. Let's say Michonne Walls, Cornelius Squalls, Levette Lee, Patty. If I missed you, I think it said AC Adam. If I missed anyone, my apologies. I'm just kind of scrolling back. King Booker World, I almost forgot him. How could I forget King Booker World? Black Diamond, forgot him. We were hanging out, acting crazy. Yeah, tell him, it's Jay Grizz. I was with Shawn Saturday night and acting a fool. Man, we damn sure were. We damn sure were. Anyone else, if I missed you, again, my apologies, but I just want to say thank you for tuning in, for the love and support, man. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Guys, don't forget 12:15 Second City Sports with Akina McGee and Sidney Brown. Another 2 hours of Chicago sports talk right here on Sports Zone Chicago. So, guys, I hope you had a phenomenal weekend. And I know it was a good weekend with a Bears victory. All right. We'll have a show Wednesday. I'm not sure Friday. All right, Wednesday, Christmas Eve. I will see what I'm going to do Friday. All right. But if I don't see you, I want you guys to have a very Merry Christmas. All right. It's about family. It's about giving. Don't worry about the damn gifts. Fuck the gifts. All right. It's about being with family. All right. Unfortunately, this society has been so brainwashed. And so what are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? Okay. And it's about spending time with family. All right. It's about spending those times. People travel all over the country, all over the world. Okay. To be with family. And this is what it's about. Especially when you're older like us, man, and we got more days behind us than we do in front of us. It's vital that we stress to the younger generation it's about family. You know, in the Mexican culture, the one of the biggest and most common traditions among family is making tamales for Christmas. Why? Because one person can't make tamales. Let me take that back. One person could, but it would be an arduous process. Okay? So you have someone with the hojas. Okay, you have someone with the masa. Putting the masa in the hoja. Okay? The hoja is the shell, the corn husk that you put the cornmeal in. And then you have the person by the stove putting the meat and the guts in there, the meat and the sauce. Then you hand it over to the next person, they fold it. Okay? And then they put it in. So it's about a 4 to 6 person process. More, you can use more. Okay? But that's what it's about. It's about community. It's about family. It's about getting together. Okay, and just spending time with each other. And that's what we really got to get back to. We're also, what are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? What are you going to give me? What are you going to? All right, and it's not about that, man. It really isn't. It really isn't. So enjoy time with your families, friends, and loved ones. Those of you who have young kids or old kids, and those of you who have grandkids. I know Junior and Patty got some young grandkids. Man, and I know they're going to be there with you guys. I know. That's what it's about. Spending time with family, making memories, you know, and you're going to remember those times. I remember the times when everyone would come to Grandma's house. Grandma had 10 kids. I lived with 3 aunts, so we'd have 6 other people come over, or 5 if my Uncle Johnny, because he lived in California, in Vegas. But everyone, they'd come over, you got to go see Granny. These are the times, these are the memories that we make. These are the memories that we hold dear in our heart. All right, so make sure you remember what it's about. It's about family. Okay, if you're religious, then Jesus is the reason for the season. Okay, but family is what it's about. Okay, all right, folks. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go pick up the warden. Yeah, nice little. She's at CrossFit right now. So you guys have a great day. Okay, the weather, it's 40 degrees out there right now. Holy cow, 40 degrees. It's supposed to be 55 on Christmas. What the hell? Definitely not a white Christmas this year. And I'll tell you what, I am not complaining. All I got to say is bear down. Bears Victory Monday, baby. Hey, listen, go get your shirts. Go get your swag. All right, go get your Sports Zone Chicago swag. All right, we got FGB, Coaching Matters, Cigar Fanatic, Bears Victory Monday, Sports Zone Chicago script T-shirts, FGB hats, Sports Zone Chicago hats. Let me get this. Excuse me. See the QR code in the upper left-hand corner? It covers the Sports Zone Chicago hat. Fine. The QR code, that'll take you right to the website. Both of these, the one on the picture of the flyer and on the left-hand corner. So I can take the left-hand corner down since you have this one. Get your Sports Zone Chicago swag. Okay. Get it, rock it, because we're probably going to end up facing Green Bay in the playoffs. And I want everybody to have an FGB shirt, FGB hat, or a cheese grater hat. Oh, man. So listen, guys, you have a phenomenal, phenomenal day. All right. I love you and I appreciate you for the love and support you give me. It's time So from everyone here at Sports Zone Chicago, I'm your boy, the SuperBack, and I am out.
Come on, place the bass.